All right, I'm getting ready to sell this Chris Craft, but one of the things that I don't like doing is selling stuff that isn't really nice, and everything turned out really nice in here. So like I said, I screwed up the paint when we painted it here. You can see it just kind of ran and sagged. It was the interlux. I don't think I mixed the can up right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and sand this down with an 80 grit. I'm going to make the surface prepped, prime it this time, and then I'm going to go ahead and put on a new paint. And then I'm going to paint that boat stripe and put it for sale. All right, got everything set up now. Now this boat's in primer. Let me go to the other side where it's in the light. This boat's in primer, and you can see that little areas have been filled where there's little nicks or scratches or cracking. Paint was sanded down pretty far, then hit with an epoxy primer that seals all the old stuff in, seals the wood, and then it was hit with a higher build urethane primer to be sanded out to help even out the hull. And it could use a little more, like down here. Like you can see, there's just a little dimple, could be filled. And I'm not making a showboat. Like I said, we use this. I just want it to look really nice, and it is going to look really nice. I thought about brushing the paint on, but we did a couple test areas with a couple different types of paints, different brands. I just didn't like them. They do flow out, but I don't want to run into the same problem I had with the Interlux paint that didn't turn out right. I'm going to go ahead and spray this with a not a two-stage, but a two-part urethane paint with a hardener in it. It's going to slow up or speed up the curing time, give it a great automotive quality shine, and be very durable. So that's what I'm going to go paint it with, and I think it should turn out pretty nice. So let's go ahead and paint it. All right, I sprayed the white color on, and it turned out really nice. You can see the finish is smooth, shiny, reflective, and everything turned out just as good as I hoped it would. So this is the route I should have gone the first time instead of brushing it on with the Interlux. Would have saved me a lot of time just to spray it, but now that I'm here, I'm happy, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tape off and put the boat stripe on and wrap this up. All right, well, I'm cleaning this boat up. I always intended on repainting this engine. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna power wash it real quick, degrease it, tape everything off that needs to be taped off, and then just spray it. It'll look a lot better. All right, that's just a quick paint job on the engine. Like, I didn't really remove too much. Just wanted to get some new paint on there. I like doing that, not just for the aesthetics, but if you ever get an oil leak or anything going on with the engine, it's quick to do a visual check and figure out where the issue is. Just did a quick tune-up on the spark plugs too. And the starter was already rebuilt on this when I got it. So was the generator, and I went through this carburetor. So everything should be in good working order. Never had any issues with the engine. Just wanted to clean it up, make it look more respectable. All right, and I got the stripe on there. Now all I have to do is wait for that paint to dry, the red paint, and I can put another tape line on it and do the anti-fouling paint on the bottom, just touch it up. I already painted that at the beginning of the year, the anti-fouling paint, but I'm gonna have to touch it up just because of that red stripe. And yeah, everything looks really great. I'm excited to get some of the emblems on here. And I'll touch up the anti-fouling paint back in the back and get this boat back together. All right, I finished the boat. I repainted the anti-fouling paint on the bottom. I had some overspray on the transom here, so I just hit it with a 220 and then put another coat of varnish on there. Got my emblems on and rub rails. The boat stripe is on, and it's looking really nice. It's probably the nicest this has looked since we've redone the top side a while ago. That bottom paint just didn't turn out right, and I'm really happy with the way that this urethane turned out. Single stage urethane with a hardener. Like I said, I went like this because I paint cars, and it's a high quality paint. It's made by Nason, and with the hardener it really cures up faster than any of the marine paints that were offered that you brush on. I don't know, I just feel like it's a little higher quality. And then it shines, it's smooth, it will last. It's awesome. So then I put epoxy primer down and a urethane primer as a filler and blocked it out, so it's nice and straight. But yeah, gonna go ahead and take it out on the water tomorrow. I've got a guy coming up from Georgia to look at it, and I'm gonna meet him at the launch tomorrow, and we're gonna take it for a ride and see if he likes it.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Oh my God, you're so good. How is it?
It's actually really nice.
That's what I
Considering
thought.
it's been down to like 50 at night.